There's Dakota. So chapter 1 has been in the works for a long time. And again, it's not like we have anything to go off of, but they've put out different promotional material and teaser trailers, and someone is featured more prominently than everyone else in these things, and that is Cassidy, the pro gamer. I don't know if it's smart to take any stock in it. I think it would be very naive to believe that she's going to die just because she's put in all of the advertising. Like, that'd be too obvious. Why would they want to spoil it? But I don't know why she's so prominent. And then Kai was also in one of the promotional things. And then, like, Diana has, like, a little, like, clip wristbandy thingy on her arm. And that thing was, like, in the background of one of the promotional images. So I don't know what any of that significance of those are, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know how far I'm going to get into chapter 1. I don't think I will stay up and play through the entire thing, but I want to keep going because I'm not super tired yet. So we're going to get started with chapter 1 finally. I was the last one to take the elevator back up. That Tozu man mentioned something about dorm rooms. We've cleaned up the crime scene and prepared a dorm room for each of you. Okay. The only area to fit that description was this hallway. Are the other students already in their rooms?
Stop sneezing so damn loud!
Oh no, there's no soundproofing. So it's true what Tozu said. There's a dorm prepared for each of us. I wonder where mine is. Wolfgang is here with a purple gem. Ingrid is across with a pink one. Mark has got a green one. Winona's got like a light bluey color, which I like. Kai's got like a pink one. Grace has got like a diamondy-ish kind of one. Eloise has whatever the fuck color that is. Jean's got orange. Desmond's got a cool blue. Toshiko's got like an orangey pinky, more pinky than orange. Ulysses has yellow, Eva has white, Jet has red, Diana has pale pinkish, whatever, I don't know. And there's me with green, and I'm across from Cassidy. This music's kind of cool. Okay, anyway, I guess I'll go to my dorm room.
I see.
Looks like this is it. Ooh, what the hell is that calendar? The room was filled with expensive-looking furniture. In the very back, I could see there was even a bathroom.
Jeez.
This is really nice. It's a lot of work for a kidnapping, or, quoting our kidnapper himself, a game. Which is all the more reason to be wary. Before I even think about resting my eyes, I should search this place for anything dangerous. I want to check out what the fuck this calendar is. A shirtless guy. On the wall was a pinup calendar of a celebrity. What the hell? Am I being messed with? It's pretty sexy, I'll admit. Okay, Damon. But it's also not what I want to look at during a killing game. Okay, Damon, okay. How do I thought spacebar was the special vision. Enter observation mode was enter. Was I not hitting that? Whoops. I'm wary of this room, but it's better to be in here than out there. Yeah, I didn't mean to escape. Was I not? Oh, I think I was hitting spacebar. Okay, I don't want to check the bathroom yet. Yeah, let's check the bookshelf, I guess.
Eh?
These books weren't books at all. They were props made to resemble them. What a waste of a good bookshelf. I get that physical books are expensive, but... Podium. So I can practice my debates? Why was a podium in the room? I don't plan to receive an active audience here. Actually, probably what I said, so you can practice your debating. Excuse me. Wardrobe.
That's...
What the hell? Inside the wardrobe were around 20 replicas of my outfit. How is that possible? This blazer's tailor-made. My parents sewed the pattern. Camera. No privacy in here. A camera hung from the roof of the passageway. No matter where I stood in the room, it swiveled around to look at me. Oh, that sucks. Must be equipped with a motion detector. Bed. It's a bed. It looks somewhat comfortable at the very least. Okay, no dresser. Desk, though. There were some sticky notes and pens inside one of the drawers. All right. And bathroom. The bathroom was more in line with what I expected from our kidnappers. Dull, cramped, anything but glamorous. Also, there's another door. Am I connected to whoever was next to me and I already forgot who it was? Wait, does this toilet have its own remote control? Damn, never mind what I said. Yeah, did you not see me investigate the calendar? Doesn't seem like there's anything suspicious. Jeez, picking apart this room made me even more tired. I really don't want to sleep here, but... As I grumbled to myself, oh, that's the entrance. Yeah, it was like a male model, and Damon literally was like, okay, it is sexy, but I don't want to look at this during a killing game. As I grumbled to myself, I turned to lock the door.
Eh?
Don't tell me.
Damn it.
The lock is broken. Did one of those masked people do this? Those assholes. I grabbed one of the chairs in the room and jammed it under the door handle. Maybe Damon's going to be killed first. Wasn't exactly safe, but it was good enough for now. Today has already been crazy enough, and now I have to worry about dying. Hopefully, whoever decides to kill first will go after one of the more naive students. Maybe the makeup girl. She seems like an easy target. Without bothering to take off my shoes, sorry, I walked over to the bed and laid down. Why was this happening to me? I thought today would be the greatest opportunity of my life. I thought I was finally going to be with my people. Why did it turn out like this? don't want to die here. I want to go home. I want my mom and dad. But the people running this game seem to be extremely meticulous. There's no way they'll be caught by the police. At least, not before some of us are already dead. That stupid lawyer had no idea what he was talking about. It's only a matter of time until something happens. Only a matter of time. Beneath the veil of hypocrisy. Chapter 1. Oh, what's happening here?
Welcome to the inner world, my star benefactor.
Do we get like a Monokuma theater, but Tozu?
Your mere existence alone has blessed you with the opportunity to have a one-on-one with me, your cherished host, Tozu. Now, restless as you may be, don't move an inch. The show shall start. Maybe tomorrow. I'm getting the last-second jitters. Alas, the best things in life come later rather than sooner. After all, the chicken tends to enjoy the anticipation more than the final product. And you, yes you, are the chicken.
Chicken tends to enjoy the anticipation. Okay, sorry, I kind of spaced out.
Perhaps I should switch career paths.
Or didn't fully comprehend the chicken thing. Ding dong bing bong.
Hello, my amicable student friends. It is now 8 a.m. I trust you all had a good sleep? Of course you didn't. You were just rudely interrupted by our very first morning announcement. Yes, this will be a reoccurring feature of the killing game. Best get used to it. The silent crowd, huh? Maybe I should invest in adding a laugh track.
The sound of a familiar bell stirred me awake, just in time for me to catch Tozu's bizarre wake-up call.
Huh?
Regular morning announcements? Oh.
Eh?
Uh-oh! All of a sudden, from the other side of my door. Someone was knocking.
Hello?
Hey, who's there? Oh, Cassidy. Police! Open up! We know you're harboring a fugitive breakdancer. Come out with your hands up and your shoelaces untied. Oh, it's just the pro gamer girl. I'm not in the mood to come out. Leave me alone. Looks like we'll have to do this the hard way. I heard her draw in a deep breath and then... Oh, shit! The door swung open and sent the chair that was holding it flying.
Yo!
This isn't funny.
You kicked my door open!
Hey, hey!
I said to open up, didn't I?
Check it out!
Anyway, Jean told me to find everyone. He wants us all to meet in that dining hall looking place.
That's...
The one with the kitchen?
Yep. Great!
So, if you don't mind, it would be super great if you could go there. I wouldn't want to get on Jean's bad side. He looks mad intimidating, you know?
Ugh.
Fine, I'll go.
Just follow me!
Sweet, see you there. Oh, she lives across from me. Gotcha. She turned her back to me and made a beeline for someone else's door. Jeez, that girl has serious problems. Cassidy's suggestion sounded less than stellar, but at the same time, not attending would look pretty bad. She said to go to the dining hall place, right? If it meant avoiding questions down the line, then it's best I just relent. Oh, this music! I wanted to specifically click on the plant because it just looks somewhat like out of place, and I was like, I don't know why it'd be a collectible, but I wanted to try it anyway. Nothing new in my room, right? Right, I can leave. Oh, hi, Cassidy.
Yep.
What better way to kick off the day than with some doorbuster action?
Level up!
Yeah, let's aim for the top. Or the knob if you want to be efficient. She won't get on anyone's good side acting like that. So, oh God, should I really click on everybody's door? Oh, I'm just gonna say that for everything, right? As annoyed as I am, okay. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody, though. Also, do I have anything special for chapter 1, I mean? I don't think I do, which is fine. Okay, so I'm still gonna go explore Diana. Is this the dining room? Yes.
Morning to you.
Good morning, Damon.
Hey, hey.
Hey, do you have a calendar in your room? A calendar? Do you? Mm-hmm.
I see.
Is your calendar also themed?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, around horses.
Huh?
Horses? It's all photos of a girl horseback riding in different places. Beautiful places, too. Oh,
Yeah.
mine's also got horses.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Huh?
What's the problem? Nothing, it's just funny. Because the girls I've spoken to all say their calendar have the horse girl, while the guys all say theirs have a male celebrity. Except you. Right. Damon, you fucking suck at everything. Oh, hey, Ulysses. Ulysses was observing the janitor closet curiously.
I must take note of
I
this.
see. So the janitor closet has been locked.
Eh?
Locked?
Yes.
Yes. I wanted to see for myself if Tozu was speaking the truth, and the crime scene from yesterday has been cleaned. But I can't enter the room. I guess there's something in there we aren't supposed to see. That would be the most reasonable conclusion. Of course, now we're left with the obvious question, what exactly was inside the janitor closet? I could probably spend all day trying to figure it out. For all I know, the dummy's being stored in there. Either way, we clearly weren't allowed inside, and I wasn't about to challenge that decision. Not after watching that golfer woman come so close to death. Does he not remember their names? Is annoyed as— oh, okay. I know you're gonna say the same thing here, but I'm stubborn and I'm gonna try anyway. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Annoyed I am, it better I go to the dining room. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Cassidy's still there. I already tried laundry room. Okay. I'm pretty sure I talked to everybody. We can go to the dining room now. That's not it. Upon entering the room, I instantly felt the disapproving gazes of the other Ultimates. They were clearly still bitter about what happened yesterday. I walked over to the main table and grabbed a seat, trying to ignore their stares. Where's Eva? Behind me, I heard Cassie arriving with the final few students.
Check it out.
That should be everyone. Much appreciated, Cassidy. Oh, there's Eva.
How we feeling?
All right, everyone, listen up. I've got some exciting news to share. Have you discovered something? Last night, I decided to leave my dorm and do some exploring. I investigated every part of this academy, with the exception of your rooms. Natch? Oh, naturally.
You think?
You don't seem tired after doing that. It's nothing I'm not used to. Once you've pulled enough all-nighters, the differences between night and day start to become meaningless.
Hi.
Anyways, back to my story. First oddity I encountered was the janitor closet. For some reason, it's now been locked shut.
Oh.
Locked? Do you think something dangerous is being kept in there?
What?
Something dangerous?
Really?
Yikes, talk about jumping to the worst possible conclusion.
Hold your horses.
No, she makes a good point. It's nigh impossible to gauge a place you haven't explored. All I can tell you is that we can't enter. We can't enter, and we'd be unwise to try.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Sheesh.
In other words, the only means of entry is by brute force, which we already know isn't taken kindly. What happened next? You said this was the first oddity, so you must have found a second.
That's right.
Not just found, explored.
Oh, really?
Take a breather.
There I was, in the room with a big tree, searching for an escape route, searching every nook and cranny. When I noticed one of the shutter doors was open. It was open. What did you find? What did I find?
Ha!
I'm not about to spoil the surprise.
Man.
Seriously, man? Don't worry, I fully intend to show you what lies beyond those shutters. I was only able to skim over it before dawn arrived, but
Leave it to me.
today we can explore it together. The tree's a bit of a hike to reach, but if we leave now, we can...
Huh?
His words were interrupted by an unexpected series of high-pitched beeps.
Whoa.
Hey, did everyone's watches just make a high-pitched noise?
What?
Are we about to get zapped?
Mm.
I think we would have felt an electric shock by now.
Huh?
So what was that little ding for? We looked at each other with puzzled expressions, then cautiously activated our watches. Is it the rules? Oh, it's a map. Huh? Am I looking at a map? Sure enough, each watch had been fitted with an interactable map. Was this some kind of automated update? Look, if you zoom in close enough, the names of the rooms will load. How thoughtful of our kidnappers. Dining hall, laundromat. Yep, really is a layout of this building. Whoa, turns out we were right on the money calling this room a dining hall.
Ooh.
Is this the place John's acting so hush-hush about? She pointed to a region of the map which resembled the building with the tree. All 5 shuttered doors were outlined, and behind one of them appeared to be a large multi-room area. Alpha Sanctuary?
Huh?
That position does line up. Odd choice of name, though. Alpha Sanctuary. So the room he found doesn't match its description? Considering our captors are the ones assigning names, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or concerned.
Man.
This watch would be better if you could make cute emojis or check your running distance.
No kidding.
It's really not much of a watch. It doesn't even tell you what time it is.
Don't get it mixed up.
Hey, do we know if it's actually 8 a.m.? A few clocks around here seemed easy to sabotage. Maybe they're going to try and mess with our sleep schedules.
Perhaps.
I do feel especially cantankerous today.
That ain't it.
Nah, the announcement seemed accurate. My internal clock's pretty strong, and I did stay awake for most of last night.
Aye.
But let's circle back to the actual topic at hand, our new area of interest. With a map at everyone's disposal, it'll be even easier to find. I say that's a sign for this crew to set sail. May as well.
Gotta stay one step ahead.
Still, let's be cautious when we enter. For all we know, people running this operation might have planted something dangerous.
Okay.
We won't know until we check for ourselves. Let's go.
Pardon me.
Just a moment.
Uh,
Are we able to trust those two? He pointed to Eva and I. Are you trying to keep us out of the investigation? That seems awfully suspicious. I'm only being mindful of my peers. Forcing them to put up with a threatening person or thing would be morally dishonest.
Let's see.
And on the subject of dishonesty, let's be clear it was not me sowing discourse last night. Isn't that right, Eva? In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, you'll resort to murder. Trying to crush our spirits during such a vulnerable moment. And how could anyone forget his input? He nodded in my direction. The other students immediately turned to stare, like cats following a string toy. Damon could have at least kept his opinions to himself, but instead... Okay, we're getting a recap for those who didn't just play through the prologue like me. This whole World Ultimates thing is pretty inane anyway. After meeting all of you, it's clear none of us have the same goals. He belittled everyone's talents in order to elevate his own.
Unfortunately.
Clearly, neither of these two have our best interests at heart.
I see.
It's true. Having the ultimate liar around during our investigation would make some people here uncomfortable.
Oi!
More than that, she'll probably use her skeevy talent to try and mess with our heads. Personally, I'd be happier if she and Damon remained here.
Let's see.
Perhaps someone else could stay and keep an eye on them.
Not
it!
Bro?
Damn, you hate them that much?
Hell no!
Dude, I don't hate them. It's just, babysitting is hard work, you know? That's what my babysitter's always told me, at least. I think it's okay if Eva and Damon can come along. Huh?
Hold on.
You aren't wary of them, Miss Venetia? Just because they have different opinions doesn't mean they're bad people. They clearly want the same thing as the rest of us, right? They want to go home. So, I think it's okay to give them a chance. It's kind of like that thing they say in court. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty, right?
What about...
Yeah, Eva could use her talent to figure out the mysteries. Lies and mysteries seem at least tangentially related, don't they? I suppose it's not a huge deal, so long as they don't interfere.
Correct.
I have no intention of doing so. If you want to take precautions, we can investigate in small groups. That way everyone can keep tabs on each other. Sounds like a great idea. Let's go. Now that's the energy I'm looking for. How's about it, crew? We ready to head off and explore? So long as you don't pair me with anyone weird.
Leave it to me.
Whatever floats your boat, follow me. Man, Wolfgang fucking hates me now. He's my antagonist. People slowly trickled out of the dining hall, heading towards the room with the tree. Alpha Sanctuary, huh? As much as I didn't want to tag along with the others, I was curious to see what this new place was all about. Considering Jean's reaction to it, it couldn't be anything dangerous, could it? I still haven't looked in the pantry. And I'm still saying it would have been funny if she woke up in the fucking refrigerator. Anyway, what's up, Toshiko? Toshiko was sitting at the dining table, staring indignantly at a bowl of cereal in front of her.
Hello?
Hey, why are you still here? Is a lady not allowed to feel properly fed and rested before her next venture? You haven't even touched your cereal. Look closely at the bowl. What do you see inside? Cornflakes?
Indeed.
Yet, what does the cereal box depict?
Unacceptable!
Honey Nuts! A photo of them superimposed under the words, yes, Honey Nuts. How am I to enjoy a cereal that does not disclose its own ingredients? Perhaps something dastardly lurks within these auburn flakes. I've never liked cornflakes myself, but she's in way over her head. Now that I think about it, I hadn't even thought about touching the kitchen in this place. If Toshiko was able to eat something and still be standing, then I guess that's a good enough sign the food here is safe. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Are you going to check out the room Jean found? Eventually. I just need a minute. Sure. Okay. I mean, even Winona, the entrepreneur, is cooperating with everyone. Also, am I really not going to be worried about my door that can't lock? I'm surprised it's letting me go down here. I could investigate every little thing, but I don't know if I want to. Also, this basement kind of puts me on edge because I'm a little baby. This is the laundry room that I could go in. Should I? I'm not going to explore every little thing, he says, before exploring every little thing. Still can't interact with that. Oh, hey, speaking of Winona.
Come on.
Do you want something? No, not really.
Anyway.
Are you on your way to the new room?
Nope.
I'd say I'm still hesitant. Everyone is so willing to blindly follow one man. Seems these people desperately need someone to look up to.
Well,
Ugh, what can you do? Okay, just wanted to verify that's where we came from. I already talked to Winona. I ran down that way. Oh, I like how Jean was like, man, it's quite a trek to get over to there. Oh, hey, Wolfgang. We're cool, right?
Pardon me.
Luis, are you all right?
Oh.
Yeah, I just need to relax.
There's no need to worry.
If you'd allow it, I'd be happy to walk you over to the room. It's fine. You can go ahead without me. If it were up to her, she'd be going nowhere. He did take, like, special care of her in the prologue, too. Oh, everyone's here. Whoa.
Huh?
Why is the shutter closed? I was sure I left it open. The pirate pressed both his hands against the shutter door and attempted to heave it open with only his strength. But the door didn't budge an inch. Without something to grip onto, there's no getting past. So this was all for nothing? I could try kicking it down, but that'll surely get me a zap. Or worse, catch the attention of... I've been upstaged!
Huh?
Villain!
Stay away! It seems the pirate went ahead and told everyone about the shutter door.
Terrible.
Vagabond,
Just
attention
terrible.
seeker. As the host, I'm supposed to be the one who introduces new areas. Now, anything I say will seem like an afterthought. I wasn't expecting basic etiquette from the likes of you, but I'm a ship captain, not a pirate.
Seriously?
That's what you focus on? Oh well, I should look on the bright side.
Plot twist!
There are still two very important pieces of information that none of you know about.
Oh, really?
Go on then, tell us. First of all, I see you have noticed the new map feature.
Well done.
For being on the ball, as a token of appreciation, allow me to introduce its sister feature.
The show must go on.
There they are, the rules and regulations. Any self-respecting game needs them after all. Rules and regulations. 1. All students or unwilling participants of the killing game must live at Eden's Garden Academy until the headmaster grants them release. Are there actually 16 figures? Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. 2. Students are not allowed to vandalize any official killing game property, such as the cameras and the Tozu trinkets. Exceptions may apply. 3. Students are prohibited from harming Tozu or Mara. Students will not be harmed if they obey the rules and regulations. 4. Any student who is responsible for another student's death is considered blackened. All other students are considered spotless. 5. Once a student is killed, a class trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. 6. At the end of the class trial, a vote will take place to determine who is the blackened. All killing game participants will have one vote. 7. If the majority vote goes toward a blackened student, then they alone will be executed and the killing game will continue for all the remaining students. 8. If the majority vote goes towards a spotless student, then all spotless students will be executed and the remaining blackened will be granted release. 9. Students who violate the rules and regulations will be punished accordingly. 10. New rules may be added at any time and will come into effect immediately.
How?
Rules for a killing game?
Why the long face?
Of course! We are civilized folk, are we not?
Get out.
Civilized folk don't kidnap people and force them to kill each other. Oh, that's not true at all. You're probably too young to know, but there was a funny little experiment involving 24 students in a prison. Even so, those fake guards didn't kill people.
Pathetic.
Shush, shush, shush! We're not having this debate again. What was that yesterday about logic jumping ship?
Mm-hmm.
Now for the second, more exciting news. You see, a very interesting secret is lurking beyond this door.
Plot twist.
A secret which could spell the difference between life and death. Huh? The difference between life and death? What do you mean by that? Nope, not telling. If you're curious to know more about the secret, you'll have to find it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the sooner you find it, the better. I'm itching for some exciting developments. Is it the motive? Slow burn works better as a form of medieval torture than a writing style, if you ask me.
That was very...
As someone who studies deranged people for a living, you've outdone many of them.
Ooh, me?
Truly? Why, thank you.
Moving on.
Anyway, I'll be off now. Afterthoughts like me can't take up too much screen time.
Hold your horses.
Hold on, what about the shutter door? Can we not open it again? No need to worry, I have that handled.
Good morning.
Have fun, everyone! Be sure to regularly check your Tozu trinkets for new updates. Whistling a cheery tune to himself, the masked man strolled away and out of sight.
Weird.
Did I hear that right? Tozu trinket?
Hmm.
He must mean the stupid watches we're wearing.
Whatever.
Talk about an ugly name. I'm sticking to watch.
Hey.
What about the other thing he said? Apparently there's an important secret behind this shutter door. Does this mean another treasure hunt?
Yep.
Woohoo! Count me in. I don't know what I attempted to say.
Whoa.
Did you even listen to that goat guy? He said the secret could be the difference between life and death. That's not something to run head first into.
Doubt it.
He probably just said that to spook us. We don't even know what the secret is. Which is why we should exercise caution. Look around you. We're in a killing game. Whatever's been prepared is definitely dangerous.
Tisk.
It's enough to make that Tozu man excited. It can't be good news.
Right.
Exactly. For all we know, he could have planted a bomb or something.
Hold on.
Planting a bomb would defeat the purpose of this game, wouldn't it? Tozu's goal is to toy with us, so we should assume everything within this killing game exists for that reason.
Kind of like...
And this secret,
Stay calm.
it is simply a tool to manipulate us. Fortunately, it is also where our resistance against the killing game can begin.
Eh?
What do you mean? That's the shutter opening.
Ah.
Suddenly, as if in direct response to Wolfgang's declaration, it go brr.
Yo!
Hey, the shutter door opened! The shutter was now gone, revealing a hallway on the other side. At the very end, I could see a huge metallic door with a bright red alpha symbol painted over it.
Check it out!
This matches what we saw on the map! Is this the sanctuary? Aye, according to the map. As for whether or not this place is true to its name, well, it's probably better I just show you inside. Follow me. Is it really a good idea to approach that door?
I'm sure.
Yes, I think it's best we listen to Jean's directions for now.
Seriously.
You want to investigate? Did you just say we should resist the killing game?
Trust in the process.
It is not the act of investigating that matters, but our reason for investigating. Our resistance against the killing game begins when we refuse Tozu's bait. So long as we expel his secret from our minds, exploring should come at no cost to our safety.
Just like my video games.
Hell yeah, we're gonna be rating this like we're on the Dreadnought. Oh, and then everybody disappeared. Crazy. Okay, so this could also help me figure out how many chapters there might be. So chapter 1, and we've already opened this. So after chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5? So in which case, oh, but there's possibly a second story we would go to? I don't know. Anyway, where am I going? Here. Oh, hi. At the end of the hallway loomed a mysterious iron door. In a way, its appearance was almost comical. Everything about it, from the scale to the color, had as much subtlety as a supervillain's lair in a kid's show. Of course, whatever lurked behind this door probably wasn't something to laugh at. Everyone here? All right. He wrapped both hands tightly around the handle and heaved open the door with a grunt. Immediately, the rest of us crowded around to get a glimpse inside. Huh? Is this a pharmacy?
Oi!
Oh, it is a pharmacy! Doesn't first aid defeat the point of a killing game?
No.
Well, that's assuming people will use this pharmacy for good.
You mean...
It's no wonder Jean was so secretive. Who knows what kind of dangerous drugs are lurking inside?
Hell no!
Then we should stay clear of this place, right? Not exactly. It's like what Wolfgang said earlier. All we're doing is investigating our surroundings. If everyone's on the same page with this pharmacy, it'll be easier to notice if something goes missing. So what you're saying is, if we know the dangers, we'll also know the precautions to take? It's either that or be vulnerable. The store doesn't come with a lock, and the shutter is probably being operated by Tozu and his lady friend.
Hold on.
Do you really think one of us would steal something dangerous from the pharmacy? I'd hope not, but better to be safe than sorry. In any case, let's ignore this secret nonsense and focus on exploring the pharmacy. How about we return here in an hour? Aye. We can share our findings then.
Yep.
Yep, sounds good. Remember, guys, make sure to stay on alert for anything dangerous. If I catch one of you trying to pocket something suspicious, you're dead.
Miss.
Word choice, Miss Madison. With cautious yet determined expressions, the students entered the newly opened pharmacy. Giving everyone unrestricted access to medication sounded like a disaster in the making. But having already evoked the group's ire after speaking my mind before, I wasn't about to make the same mistake twice. I'll just stay quiet. Let them do their thing. After all, the less people are looking for that very interesting secret, the better my chances are of finding it. The difference between life or death, huh? Oh, we're moving. I thought we'd stay in the hallway and Eva would probably be there too, but guess not. Entering the pharmacy was like being transported to early modern Europe. Instead of retail shelves, dozens of cabinets lined the walls. Through the glass, I could see old bottles and vials. To the back of the room, 2 exits framed either side of the wall. Although the floor wasn't tiled, it had been painted to look that way. And the ceiling above had been engraved with complicated patterns.
Jeez.
Definitely unlike a modern pharmacy. The map indicated there were rooms beyond this area. Where should I go first? Well, let's talk to Ingrid, even though she doesn't like me right now.
Hiya.
Mind talking for a sec?
Hello?
I'm surprised you want to talk to me at all.
Oh,
Because of what happened yesterday? Nonsense.
now would you look at that?
I don't let the past affect today's judgments. It would drive me crazy.
Anyway.
But what do you want?
Help a lady out, will
Could you start leaving your dirty laundry outside your room every morning?
Huh?
What? Why? So I can collect it. There's a laundry room here, isn't there? May as well use it.
I see.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
What now?
Well, I'd like to propose a question.
Oh, embarrassing.
It's a bit of an embarrassing one, but do you think you could help? With the laundry, I mean. There's a lot of you, so I know I could use an additional hand.
Huh?
Why me? Well, that cute little suit of yours is very well kept. She thinks my suit is cute? You must have plenty of experience under your belt, right? you don't need to word it like that.
Oh, so cute.
And she just called me cute, and by me, I mean Damon. So what do you say? What should I do? Should I help Ingrid with laundry duties? This isn't free time, is it? I can't save it? Fuck. Well, I'm obviously gonna help Ingrid. She's my favorite.
It's not cute.
Sure, I can help. Oh, shucks. Thank you. I'll let you know when I need you. You can bring a friend too if you want.
Seriously?
I don't have any friends here. I've only been here a day.
Tisk.
Then get off your butt and start making connections. They could help you out later down the line. Don't underestimate the people around you, you hear? So is that gonna change anything down the line?
Howdy.
I appreciate you helping out, hun. No problem. Haha, Damon's flustered. This is already going splendidly. Do I lock myself into helping Ingrid? Yeah, absolutely. Yo, Wolfgang. You hate me.
Curious.
All of this medication is out in the open. Anyone could easily grab what they wanted. Maybe we should try locking this place up. Ah,
No matter.
no, that won't be necessary.
Eh?
Huh? But didn't you just... I was merely stating a fact, not implying anything. I'm very confident no one will misuse what is available here.
Trust in the process.
You should be confident too. He may say that now, but his expression earlier told a different story. Mark!
Hi.
What are you doing?
Who cares?
Nothing. Did he shoot me a dirty look? I'm interested in Mark too, because he doesn't say much at all, and he stared at me on the train, and now he definitely gave me a dirty look. Look at all this stuff! Kai pointed at the shelves, which were lined with an assortment of different medicines. There's way too many drugs here. What if someone uses it for something bad?
That's...
Like a murder plot?
No,
Huh?
seriously.
Well, true, but I was talking about tripping out. What if someone downs an entire bottle just to get high? There's no opioid emergency center or anything here. Better hope everyone here has high tolerance.
Seriously?
That's what you're concerned about?
Um.
Yeah. Tons of people can get easily addicted. I'm telling you, this is a whole can of worms that'll lead to havoc. I've seen it firsthand. Does he actually care? I'm shocked. Cabinets. Because why not? Despite everything about this place looking old-fashioned, there wasn't a single speck of dust on the glass. We're not gonna look more closely at, like, stuff inside? Cabinets over here, is it gonna be the same thing? Yep. And I assume on the right side too, but I'm gonna click it anyway. And then, I don't want to talk to Wolfgang. Is it all just counter here? Yeah. What the heck is this? Some sort of wired contraption? Is that not a, like, blood pressure thingy? Anyway, I guess I'm literally done here. Let's check the other rooms. I guess I'm wittily done here. Also, I never checked the map. What am I looking at? This is the first floor. Oh, underground hallway. Change tab. Oh. How do I... Oh, Q and E. There we go. Okay. So I can warp to the dining hall if I wanted to for some reason. Oh, so the alpha thing isn't on the map yet. That's what I was interested in looking at, but okay. Let's talk to all these people that like me too. I mean, Diana's been cool. Wow, the perfumes here are so luxurious.
Oh.
Is that a new Sprite? Oh, look at this one. The bottle is so pretty and gold. But what is this fragrance? It's on the tip of my tongue. You know a lot of words, right, Ulysses? Tell me what you think. I can't.
Oh.
Sorry, am I interrupting you? No, I mean, I literally can't smell that perfume.
Come again?
Do you have a cold or something?
Actually.
No, I just can't smell.
Eh?
It's a condition I was born with. Basically, my body doesn't produce enough hormones. The genes which cause this also interfere with the part of my brain that's involved in processing smells,
And so on and so on.
resulting in the inability to smell. Oh, sorry to hear that.
According to my notes.
It's not a big deal. I can still recognize a scent if you describe it to me. How? Whenever I'm reading a book, I'll record any description of a scent I come across. Currently, there's over 1,000 entries in my notebook. 1,000 entries? How does he find the time for that? If you want, Diana, you can describe the perfume's fragrance to me. There's a chance it will match one of my entries. Sure thing. Jeez, I guess this guy has got himself covered. I'm sure that's not gonna come up at any point. Cassidy, what up?
Question.
Yo, Damie. It's Damon. You think it too, don't you? Think what? That Jean is a total LARPer.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Duh.
Come on, are you serious? You don't know what LARPing is?
Yep.
It's a style of roleplay that takes place in person instead of over the internet. So, it's acting?
Dude.
Hey, actors are only in it for the money. Jean obviously stoops low, but I doubt he'd stoop that low. You're calling him a loser either way. Though, you seem to think otherwise, am I right? You'll need to back your claim up with some evidence. Know of any famous Jean doppelgangers?
That's not it.
Don't go making weird accusations. I know that guy's not an actor. He's just a pirate, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. A guy who plays a pirate.
Really?
That's called acting.
Dude.
Are you deaf in one ear? I just said role-playing and acting are completely different. She's super sensitive about this. Does she roleplay in her free time or something? Various expensive-looking perfumes were encased in a glass cabinet. This was the first time I've seen perfume being sold at a pharmacy. Cleaning supplies. Bright yellow mop buckets, brooms, and chemical cleaners lined the shelves, as well as extra-strength all-purpose cleaner, laundry powder, degreaser, disinfectant, furniture polish, glass cleaner. Jeez, that's a lot of cleaning supplies. Though I guess it's not a bad thing to have around, considering the people I'm stuck with. No, Damon, I don't really get what you mean there. You think the Ultimates are messy? I don't know what you're saying. The entire aisle was packed with soft drinks, all in authentic glass bottles, too. I would love that. And all the same flavor, by the looks of it. Whatever. Drinking something from this pharmacy would be stupid. Oh, Damon, so tsundere. Can I look at the popcorn? What was the question marks? Oh, yet another place I can go down. Okay. A vast selection of colorfully packaged skin, hair, and body care products were on display. Taking a closer look, every label bore the same extremely pixelated and hard-to-read logo. La Roche-Posay? That doesn't even make sense. Gachapon and Pachinko machine.
For real?
Whoa, is that a Gachapon? What's it doing in a place like this? There's no sticker showing what's up for grabs. It's the ultimate blind box. Sounded more like the ultimate scam.
Ooh.
A Gachapon this mysterious is bound to have good prizes. You're hoping for a bunch of rare figurines. Those can sell for tons. She walked over to the machine and poked at the money slot with her finger. No card terminal, huh? Whoever made this thing sure is behind the times.
Damon!
You got any cash on you?
Seriously?
Even if I used physical cash, my wallet is inside my luggage, which was left on the train.
So unfair.
Ugh. How are we supposed to play if we don't have any money?
Hmm.
You think Tozu's gonna start his own economy here?
Better zip up my fly. My genius is showing.
If he does, I've already got the perfect name for the currency. Blood money. Too soon? Oh well, moving on.
Yep.
May not seem like it, but money isn't the end-all be-all.
Check it out.
We still have one last thing up our sleeves. Our brains. Just you wait. Cassidy Amber will crack open the secrets of this Gachapon. Figuratively. This machine is probably private property like the camera Grace tried to throw a rock at. Back then, Grace only received a shock, but that was before the Mara woman had been introduced to us. Cassidy might talk the talk, but even she knows better than to risk a face full of lead. Pachinko machine. This looked a lot like a pachinko machine. Definitely had a place for a pharmacy.
Rise and shine.
Oh God. Aha, you've discovered it. Where did you come from?
Plot twist.
Beneath the floorboards, where the telltale heart lies. Jeez, he should have just stayed there.
Why the long face?
Anyways, this pachinko machine is vital to your killing game experience. It is the only source of Mara bucks in the entire academy.
The hell?
Mara bucks? Mara bucks are a physical currency which can be used to win prizes from the Gachapon next door over. However, students looking to obtain this currency must first brave the pachinko machine. To start a game, simply slide 2 Mara bucks into the machine. With luck, the ball will drop into the correct hole and you'll win more Mara bucks.
Well done.
Without luck, well, you get nothing. Easy as that. Since everyone's wallets are currently empty, the first game is free for all students. Why would you put something like this in a pharmacy?
Who? Me?
Buying medicine is sort of like gambling in a way. There's no way to tell what's really in the bottle. You can only trust in the process. That bag of over-the-counter cough drops could be laced with arsenic for all you know. What sort of world does this guy live in?
Anyways.
Well, I don't see why I would take my chances with a machine like this. Seems like a quick way to lose money. Ah, fear not. The pachinko is merciful as it is arbitrary. Should you fail to win after a certain number of attempts, the pachinko will grant you a special consolation reward.
Isn't this lovely?
A little bit of pity for the fortuneless few. Generous, isn't it? Sorry, still not interested.
Terrible.
Such a tough
Just
audience.
Terrible. Moving on.
How about this then? Every few weeks, the pachinko will receive a new patch,
Plot twist.
and the consolation reward guarantee carries over. However, the guarantee won't carry over if there's a lunar eclipse in the coming 3 weeks, or if the name of the current month ends in Y, or if Mercury is in retrograde. Well, what do you think? Sounds compelling, no?
Take this seriously.
Nope. Not convinced. Truly? Maybe I should have tried a different approach. Fewer penalties, maybe? No, then it loses the thrill factor. The kinder the system, the less alluring it becomes. Tozu wandered out of the room, clearly deep in thought. Maybe I'll try out this Pachiko later. So I can't do it now? Okay. So 2 more rooms to go to? Got a nagging feeling I overlooked something. What? Like what, damn. But like, actually, what? Because like I see those there, but it's not letting me do anything. Okay, hi Grace. A crazy goat bastard and his lackey, constantly screwing me over.
Dumbass!
Don't even think about getting into my dorm room, you hear? I'll fight anyone who tries, man, woman, gremlin. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to test her on that. So does her door not lock either? Maybe none of the doors lock.
Sup?
Boy, Shrig, help me out, will ya? Jet called me out from a row of cabinets.
What now?
What do you want?
Yeah.
It's these darn cabinets. I'm trying to sort through them, but the bottom one's stuck like a camel in a sandpit.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to ask that golfer lady for help. I know you weren't that strong, but could you help me pull it open?
Hey.
What the hell? I am strong. Is that a yes?
My man.
Great. Put your hand here. Jet guided my hand to the lower cabinet. 3, 2, 1.
Show me what you got.
12. We both pulled on cue, and the cabinet opened.
Damn.
There's nothing.
Whoops.
Huh? That was disappointing. All that effort for nothing.
Adios.
Looks like I gotta search elsewhere. See ya. All that effort and not even a thank you? This guy sucks. And now he moved over here?
Yeah.
Just a bunch more cabinets over here. Oh, okay. Lab bench. Your typical lab table equipped with a sink and a Bunsen burner. Kind of curious if the Bunsen burner worked. But not enough to try, I take it. Tall laboratory cabinets lined the walls of the room. Behind the glass, I could see dozens of potted plants. Those plants aren't real, are they? I don't know, Damon. I don't know, demand. Oh, I can actually investigate these vines. Vines? How have they grown this much without sunlight? Curious, I reached out to touch them.
I see.
Ah, the leaves had a dense rubber texture, indicative of most fake plants. Figures. Surprised you were brave enough to reach out and touch it. Overlooked something, huh? What? Because the lab benches was all the same, yeah. Although he mentioned the Bunsen burner, do I need to like specifically click a Bunsen burner? I don't know what I'm overlooking. I can go back here. What? What are we missing? I mean, I don't think I talked... Ulysses was hunched over his notebook, scribbling furiously. Acetaminophen, ibuprofen, diphenhydramine. I'm probably saying these wrong. Except ibuprofen. Most of the medicines here seem to be for minor stuff like coughs and allergies. And others look like they do more harm than good. I hope no one gets badly injured. There's nothing here we could use to help them. You guys cataloging all the medicine? I'm trying to, at least. There might be too many to take note of, even for me.
Hey.
You look super tired. Hey, do you want me to take over? It's fine. I shouldn't be much longer. I'm familiar with a lot of this medication. You are? My parents, before they knew what to supplement me they used to rotate between these. Whether or not the medication would actually work was anyone's guess.
The hell?
They made you take a bunch of random medicine? That sounds pretty irresponsible. To tell you the truth, I think they just wanted to stop thinking about it as soon as possible. Either way, at least the knowledge is useful to us now. Only for this niche, hyper-specific purpose. Was that what I needed to talk to? Yay! Okay. What's up, Desmond? Better start paying close attention to our food.
Eh?
What do you mean? There's sleeping medicine here. You slip some of it into someone else's drink and they're left defenseless at night. All you'd have to do is sneak into their room. We're not even a day into this killing game and you're already coming up with ways to murder.
Whoa!
Whoa, no! It's not like that at all. We just gotta know the dangers we might be facing. It's the best way to survive, right?
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Even if you were planning something, it'd be pretty counterintuitive to reveal it like that.
No kidding.
Exactly. The only thing I want to do is stop any murders from happening.
That's...
Stop murders, huh? How do we do that?
Think about it this way.
For starters, we need a way to protect everyone. How exactly we do that is what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Don't worry about it.
You can trust me to come up with something. I definitely will. He's one of the few normal people here, so I guess I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, he really likes Desmond for some reason. Like, even complimented his talent. I've always hated taking medicine. It usually tastes so gross and bitter. It would be a lot nicer if they added more sweetness, like with cough serum for kids.
Come again?
How is that relevant? Huh? Were you listening in on me? Not listening in. I just overheard you talking. Oh, she's blushing! I don't think this conversation is going anywhere. Jean? What a mighty collection of tools at our disposal. In case any of us come down with a sickness, we can take him here for treatment.
Right.
I think Ulysses is keeping track of all the medicines this place has.
Aye.
Aye, smart lad. I was considering doing the same. As a ship captain, it's my duty not only to fare the waves, but to take care of my crew.
Leave it to me.
And that goes beyond seasickness. Recognizing common infections and diseases is all part of the job. Sounds like a job for a medic, not a ship captain. The moment the little girl spotted me, a scowl appeared on her face.
Really?
What's that expression for? She went quiet for a moment, seemingly mulling over something in her head.
My.
Doesn't this place make your blood run cold, Mochi?
Mochi?
It's a nickname. Does it not suffice? You can just call me by my name, not some dumb alias. How rude. Don't you understand how layered it is? It's a reference. To what? To you, silly. You're cold on the outside, yet perfectly soft on the inside. Oh, and you melt a lot, too.
You think?
That's surprisingly surface level. Also, what you're describing sounds more like ice cream. Not everything in life has to be deep. Simplicity is the key to living, Mochi. Aren't you the one who called it layered? More importantly, does this place not frighten you to your core? It reeks of sickness and disease. This is a place where people live out the rest of their days.
Foul.
Oh, and the cold injections. They are ever so sharp. I can almost feel the pain now.
Eh?
You mean needles? Don't tell me you're scared of needles? Huh? No, that's not what you were supposed to...
Of course not.
I mean, of course not. Wherever did you get that idea? Needles? I'm not scared of silly things like that. Her face tells a different story. She's like surprisingly super like knowledge. She's good at reading people, but I guess she's a matchmaker, so that makes sense. This really is a death game. Such squalid medical facilities. That's putting it nicely. This place looks like it's been abandoned for years. The floor looked especially rough. Chemical spilled here or something? Wait a minute. On closer inspection, this strange patchy texture was actually part of the design? What the heck? Why make a floor look damaged on purpose? Enamored with the place, are you? Enamored? The floor in particular, it seems. Well, better than that. Better that than something valuable. If you broke one of the machines here, your insurance probably wouldn't cover it. Was that her idea of a joke? Ha, Damon, you're fucking poor. Patient beds were arranged next to each other like a run-of-the-mill hospital ward. There's no way these were placed here just to enhance the room's aesthetic, right? Jeez, I really hope these sheets are clean. What else is there? Is it purely just bed? All right, so I leave that room. I go over here. I go in here. What the fuck? Sup, Eva? Eva was staring intently up at something. I followed her gaze and saw a large collection of posters hanging from the ceiling. Oh, I get Marabucks or Tozu coins or something? There were random scribbles covering each poster. Don't these posters look strange to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty out of place in a pharmacy. It almost feels deliberate.
Look.
Take a better look at them. Doesn't it resemble something to you? Anything? I craned my neck to look at the posters from a different angle, trying to understand what Eva was talking about. All of a sudden, I saw it. An advertisement for plushies?
That's...
It's a picture of Tozu. Yes, obviously, but don't you find it strange? The little Tozu?
Listen to me.
The entire advertisement. Why is it only visible from a certain angle? If you stood anywhere else in the room, you'd never know this ad was here.
I see.
I see what you're saying. It makes no sense to hide something like this from view unless you want to keep it a secret.
Correct.
Exactly. Look at the design of it too. It doesn't look anything like a normal advertisement. The placement of the text and stuff is all nonsensical.
Strange.
Why is the product's price so tiny? Pricing is the sort of thing a poster would go out of its way to emphasize. It's probably just bad graphic design skills.
Anyway.
Considering the mysteriousness of this whole advert, do you think it might be the secret Tozu was talking about before? Maybe we should ask some of the others to take a look and see what they think.
Seriously?
You're joking. Huh? Do you really want their help? Last night those guys shunned us for being honest. If we told them about this cipher, they'd probably be upset that we were the first to discover it.
It's simple.
Even if they tried to solve it, I doubt they'd get anywhere. We're better off just laying low for the time being. All right. That can work. Let's keep this advertisement a secret between us. For now, we can try and figure out what it actually means.
Interesting.
In my opinion, this is definitely what Tozu wanted us to find. It's too well hidden for it not to be. Meaning, solving this cipher could lead us to something important.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. If it could mean the difference between life or death, then it's something we have to figure out. I've talked to everyone and explored. I didn't explore this entire this room. I need to explore more. Apart from the cipher, there wasn't anything in here that could help me escape.
Golly.
There you are. Come to the front of the pharmacy. We found something.
Eh?
What did you find? Some kind of pin pad thingy. Just take a look for yourself, will you? Pin pad thingy? If that was enough to send her flying over here, I may as well check it out. So Eva wanted to involve the others, and Damon's the one who said no, and Eva switched, and she's like, yeah, sure, that could work. So is she like trying to feel Damon out? I followed Ingrid to the front of the pharmacy.
Howdy.
Take a look at this. On the wall behind her,
Damn.
it was a massive vault door, the kind you would see guarding a treasury of precious artifacts. In the middle, a tiny pin pad emitted an ominous green glow. It was hidden behind one of the cabinets. Cassidy and I noticed a small crevice between the cabinet and the wall, so I pushed it aside to get a better look.
My.
All by yourself? Incredible.
Very nice.
You're very reliable, Miss Grinwall. It was nothing.
I must take note of this.
There are 4 zeros on the screen. Whatever the code to this pin pad is, must be 4 digits long.
What about...
So, anybody got a clue what to put in? She looked at everyone curiously. We all shook our heads. Fine, I'm just gonna try out the standard ones. She inputted a very unfunny number into the pin pad, the kind of number only little kids would laugh at.
Not funny.
Take this seriously, bro.
For real?
Lame. You guys have no sense of humor.
Ew.
We do. That's why we didn't laugh.
Are you done yet?
Oh, just break the damn thing.
Let's be civil.
That would be a hindrance. This might lead to something important.
Maybe.
Maybe the right combination can be found elsewhere. We should look around more. Maybe in our dorms, if you want. I can try and look for some information on mysterious code.
Moving on.
Might not even be solvable for us. For all we know, this could just be for the people running this place.
I see.
That's a good point. Maybe it's just a red herring.
Am I hearing you right?
Didn't Tozu ask us to look around here, though? Why bother if there's no fun puzzle to solve?
You see.
Maybe he wanted to confuse us with a meaningless pin pad. This is his killing game. He doesn't need to tell the truth.
So hackneyed.
This mystery is totally bogus? No anticlimactic.
Moving on.
I think we should stay away from this keypad and focus on escaping. What if this is our escape? Can we at least give the place one more look together?
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I might fall asleep if I have to look through more perfumes again.
Well put.
It does seem fruitless to keep investigating this pharmacy with no rhyme or reason. I'm with y'all. Makes sense to just leave it alone.
I see.
In that case, looks like we've investigated all we can.
Take a breather.
I reckon we all head out for now. Oh?
Huh?
This again?
Ooh.
Another update, huh? Third time's the charm. Once again, we began to fiddle with our watches. You're joking, right? Are these profiles of us? Sure enough, there was an entire profile written about me. Studies spring season, dislikes oxymorons and swimming. I wonder if that'll come up at some point. My age, my height, my weight, even my signature had been included. What the hell is this? How was this information obtained?
Toshiko, you're 14? You look like you're 9.
Huh?
For your information.
Well, you are incorrect. The profile speaks for itself.
Anywho.
This means you will treat me like a fellow teenager, yes?
Not a chance. Nope.
Impossible.
Gah!
Oi.
Speaking of gremlins, I was right about you, Wolfgang. Excuse me?
Soybean.
22 years old and already a lawyer. That confirms it. You did start college as a teenager.
Yes.
Studying law that young? Perhaps Toshiko isn't so strange after all.
Let's see.
Yes, all this information is accurate. They got all the details about my talent correct. What is everyone doing? Why do they look so unconcerned? Despite my earlier reservations about speaking out, seeing everyone act so casual about this new information, it was too much for me to stay quiet.
Take this seriously.
What are you guys so happy about? Doesn't it worry you that they know all this stuff about us? They? Are you talking about Tozu and Mara?
Right.
It could be them who made the watches, or it could be someone else. This whole killing game is pretty complex for two people to organize.
There must be something.
Regardless, someone found our personal info. How the hell did they manage that? It's not like any of us know.
What if...
And maybe they stalked us online, like through our social media?
Do you think?
For some people, possibly. I don't maintain much of an online presence, though. What kind of Neanderthal doesn't use social media?
Doubt it.
It's creepy our kidnappers have this info, but what can we even do? Asking Tozu to remove the report cards probably won't work, even if we're nice about it.
Well, shoot. Guess we just gotta deal with it.
Aye.
Shouldn't be an issue. We've shouldered worse.
Everyone, stop right now.
Uh-oh. That's a new sprite.
Huh?
Surprised by Eva's command, we all looked up from our trinkets. Stop reading and listen to me carefully. These trinkets have put us in a life or death situation.
How can that be?
What?
Can't you see?
Don't you realize what these profiles are for? The creators of this killing game want us to know each other's backstories, and in turn, what our strengths and weaknesses are. They clearly want us to plan murders using this information.
Moron.
Hey, you. Turn that off, now. Geez, okay.
Shit.
That doesn't sound like something the mass people would want us to do. Oh, sorry, that does sound like something the mass people would want us to do.
Meh. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be anything that crazy written here.
Not yet.
Huh?
Look.
You're assuming they won't add more information to these profiles in the future. What if they start adding personal secrets? Or worse, things like medical records? There's a lot of private information that can be used against us in this killing game.
Bro? I didn't think of it like that.
Listen to me.
It's extremely important that we avoid looking at these profiles. I've only looked at my own so far. I need you all to do the same. I don't know. This is all just really sudden.
Get a grip.
Why are you morons freaking out over an assumption? There's no proof these profiles will change.
Hold on.
Wolfgang spoke earlier about not taking Tozu's bait, right? This info feels too personal to not be deliberate. It's definitely some sort of ploy. So, we should probably follow Eva's advice.
That's enough.
People's privacy is on the line. If one of us doesn't want to share, none of us share. That's being fair. You make a good point. Let's agree to stop reading for now. We all looked at each other, bewildered, and shut off our trinkets.
Moving on.
Thank you for seeing reason. It will be hard to make sure no one reads the profiles. Maybe we should have pairs of students watch each other.
Hold on.
Now, hold on a second. Huh?
A cause for concern.
I'm sorry, but this is all just a little too provocative. Though I agree these profiles could be dangerous, you're going about it the wrong way. You can't tell people that the information contained in their watches could kill them. It will cause panic.
I apologize.
Everyone, as much as it pains me to cause further division, we can't afford to be complacent with anything the ultimate liar says. I have been nothing but honest for the entire time I've been here. I'm just trying to stop a murder from happening. Besides, you're the one who lost control during that stupid mock trial. Well, wait, that's not what I... Alright, I'm putting an end to this. Huh?
Let me see.
Eva, you say you've been nothing but honest, correct?
Correct.
Yes, that's what I said.
Shocking.
Funny, I found something that suggests otherwise. What do you mean? While the rest of you were panicking and slinging insults at each other, her talent is not ultimate liar.
You can't keep me down.
I took the pleasure of reading everyone's profiles. What?
Not okay!
And that's why she freaked out, because she didn't want her real talent to be revealed. Really, man? Trust me, you'll be glad I did. Why don't you all take a look at Eva's profile? That's kind of what I assumed. Wait.
Are you for real?
Hey, we really shouldn't...
Whatever you say.
Eva's profile? All right, give me a sec.
Whoa!
Just
Hey!
like my
Ooh,
video
I sense a
games.
plot twist. That's it. I'm peeking too. Oh, she's panicking. Wait, don't. In a matter of seconds, the room was lit up again by holographic light. She's gonna have a dangerous talent. Did the game freeze?
Ew.
Are you for real right now?
This is...
What does this mean? At the top of Eva's profile, written in bolded letters. It's like ultimate murderer. Oh. What? Wow, I was assuming the worst. That's funny. What the fuck? Ultimate mathlete? Those are some new sprites. Ultimate mathlete? Are you serious?
I thought Eva was the ultimate liar.
That was obviously a lie. The ultimate liar lied? Wow, that's not nearly as exciting as I thought it would be. A mathlete? That's like social suicide.
It doesn't make sense.
Was this really the case? I need to see for myself. With that, the students who'd refrained from checking their trinkets gave in to their curiosity. Why would you lie about something like this? I'd understand disguising a dangerous talent with a normal one, but the other way around? Doesn't make any sense.
That's low.
So all that stuff about not wanting us to look at the profiles because they were dangerous, was that just to hide this from us?
How old are you?
How could you be so immature, Eva?
Don't be mean.
Wait, hold on, guys.
Unacceptable.
My mochi heart nearly evaporated from all that stress. Curse you, deceiver. Damn it, even I was fooled.
Fail.
It's not exactly an achievement on her part.
Welp.
Trying to be someone you're not, and even inciting panic just to protect your secret.
What a joke.
Would have been impressive had you actually been competent.
Interesting indeed.
Well, Eva, what do you have to say for yourself? Oh, she just leaves?
She ran away.
Fleeing at the first sign of resistance. Very pitiful.
Guys,
I don't know. Don't you think we were being a bit mean?
come off the grass.
She nearly convinced us all to stop looking at our watches. That could have screwed us over in the future. So now you think the watches are dangerous?
Yes.
Yes, we all owe Winona our thanks for calling Eva out sooner rather than later.
What can I say?
The thought is appreciated.
Great!
What about Lawyer Man? He knew something was off about Eva from the get-go.
Ha ha!
Seems his lawyerly judgment paid off.
For real?
Truth. From now on, I'm just gonna listen to whatever that guy says.
That's dangerous. Jesus Christ, Jet.
Aha.
You flatter me.
In any case,
But, why don't we all just take a break from this investigation for a while? I'm sure today's dramatic events have left everyone a little tired.
pardon me.
Good night, everyone.
Too much for me.
Oh, my head's gonna be aching for hours.
I suppose.
Perhaps some chamomile tea is in order.
Where's my coffee?
Oh, why did I have to write her entry in pen? Oh. Following Wolfgang's example, the other students began to leave. As they walked past me, I could see the exhaustion written across their faces. Exhaustion, frustration, and secondhand embarrassment. What am I supposed to make of this? All that stuff Eva said before, the way she conducted herself, that was just some weird stunt? Why would you pull a stunt like that after being kidnapped? Hell, why you pull it at all? I mean, she was the only one that felt the same way I did. The only one I thought I could trust. The ultimate liar, even though she was lying about it. Not wanting to remain in the pharmacy, I returned to my dorm room. My body felt really heavy. It was like I just run a marathon, even though all I did was explore a pharmacy. With a loud groan, I collapsed onto the bed. Did you protect your door? Except, sleep never came. Too many questions riddled my mind, each one more confusing than the last. My silent wakefulness continued for some time until... Uh-oh. 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 Was that the sound of the doorknob turning? What the heck? Was someone at my door again? Who the hell is it? It's just me. Huh? Was that Desmond? I pulled the door open a crack and peeked outside. Could you come out for a second? I want to talk. Why? I just have an idea. You'll see. It's okay, dude. Look, the others are here as well. He moved to the side, revealing some students standing behind him. Oh. All right, give me a minute.
Nice.
Okay, that's everyone. You want to explain why you dragged us out here now?
Right.
Yeah, right. There's something that's been bugging me, so I wanted to ask you guys about it. Oh, so long as you make it quick. Are the locks to your rooms broken? Huh? Last night, I tried to close my bedroom door, but it wouldn't shut. Turns out, the lock was broken. I thought it was just bad luck, but earlier today I heard Grace complaining about a broken lock.
Eh?
Eh?
No.
Wait, so the reason you were messing with my doorknob?
Yeah.
You see, a broken lock isn't something you'd want to admit, since it makes you look vulnerable. I figured not everyone here would want to be truthful, so I had to check for myself.
Not okay!
You could have at least asked first! By the looks of it, we're all in the same situation. Everyone's lock is broken. Oh, that puts a whole new spin on my early morning door busting.
So hackney!
I mean, hey, don't expose us! That's unfair!
Whoa.
Hold on, I'm not trying to expose anyone. I think I get what he's trying to say.
Kind of like...
I just want everyone to be honest with each other, so we can cover all our bases, right?
No kidding.
Yeah, that's right.
This is difficult.
This is valuable information, even if you did go about obtaining it the wrong way. Next time you're worried about something, consult me first. I do not like Wolfgang. I know the game is making it that way because he's, well, really Damon's the antagonist to him, but the fact that he's taking up this leader position and people are like, oh, I'm gonna listen to everything Wolfgang says, and now he's like, hey, consult me before you do anything. That's not cool, bro. Will do.
In any case,
Anyway, we need to deal with this issue now. It's not safe for us to be sleeping in unlocked rooms. Any ideas on what we should do?
Yep.
could you explain?
Oh?
Think about it this
What
way.
if we slept in pairs? Pairs? If someone did try to kill, they'd be discouraged if they saw their target had company, right? I doubt any of us actually want to hurt anyone, but
Safety first.
for everyone's peace of mind, I think it's worth a try. And what if you want to kill your partner? Sounds pretty easy to me.
Fail.
Because that wouldn't be the easiest mystery to solve.
Sounds easy. So I get to have a bunk buddy? I'm up for it.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
I suppose.
Pairs, I suppose that would be easier to arrange.
Whoever bunks with me, get ready for the sickest crib you've ever seen.
Let's rock and roll!
My place even packs neo-lithium batteries. I'm starting to think these kidnappers are fans.
Huh?
Neo-lithium batteries. Those words, the pirate's eyes lit up.
Yep.
They're the newest fad in the electric drag racing scene.
Ha!
Bad? Nay, those things are a breakthrough in the world of physics. Not only do they generate electricity on their own, they're super lightweight to boot.
Oi, you.
How come you know so much? They teach you this nerdy stuff in pirate school or something? When the batteries first came out, it made the news. One of my crewmates just happened to catch wind of it.
How's that sound?
That's word of mouth for you, extending as far as the eye could see.
Wait just a sec.
I guess this would explain my room too. It's littered with all sorts of fancy tools and metals.
Oh.
Really? Is there a tool you could use to fix our locks? Sorry, I was taking a drink. Nothing of the sort in my room, no. Sorry, hun.
Oh.
That's a shame. So we all received gifts related to our talents.
Whatever.
Some more than others, by the sounds of it.
Take this seriously.
You stop calling them gifts. They're clearly some sort of incentive.
Can I go now?
Can we just pick a person to bunk with already?
Okay.
Seconded, I want to choose. There's really no way out of this, then.
Don't test me.
Shot not the mathlete. Huh? Shot not. Shot not. Oh, she looks so sad.
Put a smile on that
Hey,
face.
Eva, want to be bunk buddies?
Uh,
You want to take that, weirdo?
We need to work together.
Can't just leave her alone at night. Like Wolfgang said, it's not safe. Okay, we can bunk together. Really? Yay!
I must take note of this.
I see. So Diana and Eva have paired with each other. Ulysses flipped open his notebook and scribbled in it. I wonder who I'm gonna room with. What if it ends up being Wolfgang? Wolfgang might actually fucking, like, order it because he wants to keep an eye on me. All right, duly noted. Did you have to write that down?
Yes.
I make sure to note everything down. Keeping track of the pairs is important. I'll forget otherwise. But like, you didn't even get permission first. Kinda sus just writing down people's names without them knowing. What the fuck were you talking about, Kai? Dude, it's just a name. Well, at least get my permission. Anyway, how should we determine the rest of the pairs?
I got an idea.
As the one who suggested the idea, I'd say we just pick our buddies ourselves. Allow me to answer that question. Huh? Oh, look at you all. The chance to sow the seeds of love is just within reach. Don't do co-ed grouping. It's clear the situation is in need of an expert matchmaker's advice. Fear not, in all my infinite wisdom and kindness, I shall pair the rest of you.
That's not...
Oh, that's not really necessary. Now, there's not a moment to spare. Everyone, please list out all your favorite reality TV shows. How is that helpful? There's no better way to bond with your partner than over mediocre daytime television. I am a connoisseur of love. I understand these nuances. Matchmaking? Screw that.
Level up!
Let's just settle who gets who with an arm wrestling contest.
For your information.
Why are you immediately jumping to violence? Are we dogs or are we men? Neither.
Check it out!
Grace, you and I can wrestle first.
Come off the grass.
The hell? I'm not challenging you. Why? Scared she'll beat you?
Soybean.
Scared? Quit projecting soybean. An easy win is a meaningless win. No argument about it. If I'm not fighting tooth and nail for first place, then I'm not getting stronger. If I'm not getting stronger, there's no point in fighting.
Jeez.
Calm down. It's not even that serious.
Show me what you got.
Speak for yourself. I want to see a throwdown.
My thoughts exactly.
It would be more exciting than reality television. Grace, sweetheart, I realize Cassie's made a very provocative proposal, but our situation doesn't warrant getting aggressive. Talk it out instead.
Come on.
I already said I wasn't gonna fight her.
Help a lady out, will
As for you boys, I think you should leave and figure out your pairs independently. Strangers will usually be more comfortable spending the night with the same gender. Then we're splitting it by gender. What about my matchmaking? I can still work within these rules.
Bit
I
complicated.
trust your instincts, Toshiko, but this might not be the best place for romance. Okay, I trust you too.
but...
So I can't bunk with a girl?
Come on.
Yes. Now skedaddle.
I understand.
Don't worry, I'll handle it from here. If the women want to remain here in the dorms, I'll redirect the men to the dining hall. I figured you'd step up. Always acted so chivalrous. I suspected it was deliberate. You already know me so well. That's my secret. I'm psychic. That's a fucking death flag. What the fuck, Ingrid? What the fuck? You can't say that. That's literally what my Zono says in the first game. Oh. You don't seriously think that, do you?
How old are you?
Of course not. Now get out of here. Okay, fine.
Trust in the process.
We won't have Miss Kaira's help, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. Let's go. She doesn't seem stoked about it. Not wanting to irk Ingrid any further, we left the girl... Oh, maybe she wanted a room with Wolfgang. Anyway, not wanting to irk Ingrid any further, we left the girls in the dorm hallway and went to the dining hall.
Another day.
So, anyone got any ideas on how to do this?
Hold on.
How about we take turns picking our partners and discuss it from there?
I hear ya.
No need to fret. I've got a proposition. Let's play an old and simple game of rock, paper, scissors. My crew and I do it all the time. Leave the decision making up to Lady Luck, no?
Easy enough.
Sure, that could work. How would we split it up between all 8 of us?
And so on and so on.
We could form 4 groups with 2 pairs in each. Winners of each group share a room, as do the losers.
Yeah. Sounds real complicated.
Just treat it like 2 separate games.
That's right.
As for groups, Mark, Jet, Wolfgang, and Ulysses can go to the right side of the room. Oh, so I won't be rooming with Wolfgang. Desmond, Kai, Damon, and I can stay here on the left. I guess it does the trick. Maybe I'll room with Desmond? Mm-hmm. Sounds great. Doesn't that make it so I can't be paired up with anyone on the other side? Is that a problem? We can switch people around if you want.
No matter.
There's no need to worry about that. The setup is perfectly fine as is. Or maybe Wolfgang really didn't want to room with me whatsoever.
Are we ready?
Any opposition? No? All right then, let's get this underway. I'll make sure to keep track of the final pairs. We quickly split up into our 2 groups and went to either side of the room. Desmond agreed to partner with Kai, leaving me with the Pirate Man. Oh. Oh, we're doing rock, paper, scissors, so I won't be roomed with him. So I'm either with Kai or Desmond. You wish to challenge me? Not like I have much of a choice.
Atta boy.
Good enough for me. No cheating, all right? Captain's honor? You've caught my word. 2 of us raised our fists. Oh, I actually get a choice. Paper. Rock. Paper. Scissors. Oh.
I see.
Huh. My scissors against your paper. It seems as if I have won. Great game, mate.
Damn.
Are we only doing 1 round?
Aye.
Didn't plan on doing more than 1, unless that's what you want. No, it's fine. I glanced over at Desmond and Kai to see how they were going. Shit, I can never win. Good game. Now on the other side of the room, looks like it's you and me, Ulysses.
I'm glad.
Broski.
Turn us together, broski.
Stop it.
Ugh, my name is Mark. If those guys are together, and Desmond won his match, then that leaves me with Kai.
Ugh.
No freaking way.
Excuse me.
All right, it looks like everyone is done. If I'm correct, the pairs are as follows.
Mm-hmm.
Sean is with Desmond, Mark is with the Jet, I'm with Wolfgang, and Damon is with Kai.
According to my
That
notes...
should be everyone, unless I somehow forgot someone.
Yep.
Nope, that's 8.
I'm sure.
If everything's all decided, why don't we head for bed? We need to rest well if we hope to find an escape from this place. Good night, everyone. I'll update the girls on our arrangement tomorrow.
Later.
Cool.
Bro.
Broski, wait up!
Makes sense.
Guess that's our cue. Night, everyone. Here's to a successful tomorrow. The guys began to leave the dining hall in their respective pairs, until only Kai and I remained.
Anybody?
Guys, wait! You can't just leave me here with... I don't want to stay in a stranger's room, so let's do my room. You're sleeping with a stranger either way.
Don't say that.
Well, at least if it's in my room, I'll feel more in control.
Come again?
Of the situation? Yeah. Can we just go? He was putting on a sour face, but he wasn't running away either. Guess he's more scared of sleeping alone than sharing a room with me. Oh, if I try to ditch him now, he'll probably follow after me like a sad dog. May as well just bite the bullet and find his dorm already. If I'm remembering correctly, his room was on the opposite end of the hallway. All right, not what I was expecting. Here's what's crazy, though. My prediction for Chapter 1, which, again, I don't actually take any stock in whatsoever, was Ulysses is the victim and Kai is the culprit, murderer. And so far, Ulysses has shown death flags by the fact that, like, out of all of the characters, he's the only one who's been like, hey, here's some random backstory about me. My parents gave me random medicine. Also, I can't smell things. Like, and now he's just writing everything down too, which I know that's part of his character, but I feel like that's some death flags. I'm not saying, oh, I believe he's gonna die right now, but like, I'm just saying my prediction's actually funny. And now Kai's getting limelight by being my roomie. It's very possible he could end up dead. And then everyone's like, oh, well, obviously Damon did it when I didn't. And yeah. Can we leave already? Or maybe Kai is going to be our sidekick best friend through the entire game. I don't know.
Man.
My room is the third one on the left. You won't miss it, because my name's on it. Look, Damon, I know you're stupid, but my name's on it. Ugh, I'd take anti-fans over this any day. Anti-fans, so people who don't like his content? That's the worst this guy can come up with. He's clearly been leaving it easy. Okay, but I'm curious about what other people are doing. Pretty sure this isn't Kai's dorm room. Well, what if I want to go anyway? I just want to see if anybody's like hanging around outside. If there's any more dialogue to be had. Like, what are the girls' arrangements? Okay, and you're just there. Gotcha. Well, Wolfgang, Mark, Kai. Oh my. Aside from the color scheme and a couple ornaments, Kai's dorm looked a lot like my own. Do all the dorms share a similar floor plan? Hey, before we go to sleep, I need to find something real quick. Kai approached a nearby desk and reached into one of the drawers. After a moment, he returned with something in his hand. Okay, here it is.
Eh?
A tape dispenser? Why were you looking for that? Because he's going to divide the bed? Just watch. Gripping the dispenser close to his chest, Kai walked over to the door. There, I watched as he taped a vertical line across the floor, starting at the door and ending at the closet.
What am I looking at?
This will act as our marker.
A marker?
To divide the room. See where you're standing? That's your side of the room. This side is mine. If you step over the tape, you'll be in my territory.
Oh my god.
Seriously?
Are you serious? You're splitting the room in two? You realize this tape can't stop me from stepping over, right?
Dude, no!
No, don't you dare! If you enter my side, I'll scream. I'll scream bloody fucking murder. Okay, calm down. There was no point putting up a fight. It seemed I was stuck on this side of the room. Meaning, no bed. Damn it, how the hell am I meant to sleep now? There must be something around here I can use. The sofa. Jeez, talk about shoddy fashion sense. Gonna be honest, I think an influencer like him that's the ultimate probably has good fashion sense. In the corner of the room, Kai was sorting through his wardrobe.
What if...
Oh, I stink. To the shower I go. Hold on, now that he mentions it.
Eh? Damn it.
No way, you put the bathroom on your side.
Huh? Whatever.
Oh, chill out. You can still use it. Just, like, wait your turn. Cradling a bundle of clothes in his arm, Kai shut the wardrobe door and made a beeline for the bathroom. Whatever. I'm too tired to shower. What happens if I can't get to the bathroom anyway? I don't know why I'm... Yeah, okay, I know the sofa's where I'm gonna sleep, but I still wanted to just investigate his room. Looks like the sofa was my bed for tonight.
Ugh.
If only our kidnappers included spare bedding. They clearly have the funding. How else could they build a huge dome sky or an entire pharmacy? Makes me wonder where all this money comes from. I crawled onto the sofa, my mind consumed by a cacophony of questions. There was just so much to unpack, so much I couldn't answer. The pharmacy, the pin pad, and everything that happened after. All of it followed me, deep into sleep. Another Tozu theater.
Do you believe dreams are windows to the past? Do they let us relive things we can't remember? You know, I believe we humans are just like cats.
So Tozu is a human.
I believe we have 9 lives. Which life do you reckon you're on? Your first? Your 9th? When you die, will you be gone for good? Or will you wake up again, unable to remember anything? Will the new you live a fulfilling life? Or will you repeat the old you's mistakes? You'll repeat them without ever realizing. You'll repeat them just like cats.
Hey man, what the fuck?